What is up, my people? Let's talk. Because talking is good for the soul. And there's so many things that can hurt your soul in this world. This world is so hard to live in. It takes strength to live in this world, and I mean really live in this world. Like, really be aware of what happens in this world, and be present in this world, especially in a digital age where it's so easy to just kind of escape and pretend like shut the world off. It's really easy to kind of shut the world off. And the things that happen in this world can be so unfathomable and incomprehensible that it is often preferable to shut the world off. It's funny, anytime I try to speak up about things, I've always noticed this. For years I've noticed this. On Instagram or wherever I'm trying to talk about things, I always get less views when I'm talking about current events or whatever. When I'm talking about the oppression of people. Or even, I don't know, something that's not visually appealing. If it's something that's not visually appealing, a lot of people don't give a fuck about it. Or they at least try so hard to not have to give a fuck about it, you know? They just avoid things so that they don't have to give a fuck about them. And on Instagram, I always get more likes if it's a post of my face, rather than my art or my writing, or people usually care more about the way that things look. They care about visuals, they care about bodies, they care about looking at pretty things. Some people's art gets appreciated, but say you have an art page and then it happens to be a pretty girl, and then she posts one picture of herself, it always gets more likes. It always gets more likes when it's a picture of a pretty girl. Yeah, I've literally always known people to be this way, always noticed this about people. And I get it, it takes more work to read something than to just look at pictures or watch a show. It takes more work to read. It takes work to learn things. It takes integrity. It takes strength to face the reality of things. It takes strength to fully acknowledge the way that this world works, you know? It hurts. Once you realize the way, when you pay attention to the things that happen in the world, it hurts, you know? It hurts to see children dying, to see people oppressed for no reason. Oppression really happens for no reason. I can't think of anything that could ever justify the oppression of people. It's unfair, it's horrible, the world has always been like this, and people just, I don't know, they just don't want to accept it. It hurts less to turn away from it. But do you know what takes real strength? Being an oppressed person. It takes real fucking strength to live in a world that is actively against you. Do you know how scary that is? People don't want to accept in this world that anything can happen at any time. You can be the victim of anything at any given time. This is a scary, scary world. And just existing in this world is draining and exhausting, and the systems that are in place in this world is exhausting. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. It is really hard to be a human being. If it's any comfort to anybody, I truly believe that there will be divine justice after, even if I believe that there should be justice in this lifetime. I believe that we should fight for that. I believe that violent people should not be able to roam the streets. I believe greedy people should not be in power. I believe that violent, cruel people, racist people shouldn't be in fucking power. I believe that they should be held accountable. I don't believe that we should be having... We can't continue to have innocent civilians ripped out of their homes, ripped away from their families, no due process, no questions asked, guns drawn. This can't continue. You know, like, things have to change. We have to fight for change. But no matter what happens, I do believe that after death, people will be held accountable. I believe there will be karma. I like to believe that people will be reincarnated in the position of their victims, and they'll get to experience all the things that they inflicted. That's my personal... Oh my gosh, I just love to believe that. But yeah, I don't know. If you suffer in this world, like, that's the only normal response. Like, the only normal response is to have some, like... The truth is truly devastating. Like, truly devastating. The horrific things happen in this world, and they always have, and they always will. But I don't think our souls... If you have a soul, like, I don't think your soul was meant to even be able to process such evil and to conform to such systems. And so I think that's why it's hard to live in this world. I think that's why there's so much pain in this world. It's just truly exhausting to live in this world. Our souls are just not meant for this. But I think it's just an experience. I think our time on Earth is just an experience. And I also think that things get better. I've kind of been forgetting for a while that things get better because you get used to things and you get tired of feeling a certain way. And you can decide to stop giving your power away by being afraid. When you're afraid, you willingly, like, submit your power away. You give your power away, and you feed your power to the thing, whoever you're afraid of, the thing that you're afraid of. That power goes to them. You know? I think that finding your soul and being present, having the strength to be present, having gratitude still through everything, having gratitude, having faith, having integrity, you find such strength. This is where strength is, you know? Strength is within you. Have power. Like, you have real power in your soul. This is a spiritual, like, things are so much more spiritual than... This is a spiritual battle, you know? Your soul has to fight in this world. And finding peace in this world is extremely powerful and incredible. And there are always things to be grateful for. Even the smallest things. Because I've been feeling really tortured lately. There's this tapping noise that has been happening in my vents for months, like ever since winter started. So for quite a while now. And it happens all throughout the night and into the morning. And it drives me insane. It seriously drives me insane. And I already have trouble sleeping. And I will be trying. This tapping noise eats away at me every single night. And I feel like I can't take it anymore. But it's hard to know that, like, when you think you can't take something anymore, you actually still can, and you're gonna have to. You know, I feel like that's a hard truth to swallow sometimes. Is like when pain is so suffocating and it's just so painful and you think you can't take it anymore, you actually can, and you actually are gonna have to keep taking it. You're actually gonna have to continue to feel pain until eventually it goes away. Like, it goes away eventually, but you can always handle everything. It's just, it might be torture. But anyways, it's been, I feel utterly exhausted. Like, I feel completely exhausted mentally. I feel like mentally I'm grappling with just the weight of everything that's happening in the world. I'm mentally exhausted. I can't sleep. I'm always tired. I'm emotionally exhausted. I take things on heavily. Like, I haven't been happy. But I'm finding those things that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my soul. I'm learning about my soul. I'm learning that inside of me, my soul, that's who I am. You know? That's what I really am. I'm grateful for any moment of quiet. This tapping noise, it's not happening right now. Praise the Lord! Any moment of quiet is really important to me right now. And I just have to absorb it. I am super grateful for the people around me. I love people. I love people. I love learning that you can connect with anyone if you are authentic and genuine. I mean, I guess maybe not if they're not being authentic and genuine, but being authentic, it's just such a nice, relieving feeling because you always have your own company then. It's just so nice. It's so nice. One of the things I'm most grateful for lately are my books, my book collection. I love touching the pages. Language is so beautiful. Storytelling, it's just so beautiful. I love books so much. I love having them. I love paper and ink, and I just love reading books and having that education and being able to read. And there are women in this world who are truly oppressed. And it breaks my heart. I'm grateful that I'm able to read. and that I'm able to show my face in public, and that I'm able to, even if this is taken away from me someday, I have it right now, and I'm grateful for that. I have water, I have food, I have shelter, I have my life. I'm grateful for these things. I am very, very grateful for these things. And gratitude leads to pretty much everything good. Like, I feel like you just need gratitude so badly if you want to have anything. You know, it leads to love. It leads to change. It leads to growth. It leads to, I feel like it leads to bravery, because fear is like the lowest vibrational thing that you can feel, and like love and like gratitude is like the highest, you know? And when you're in that higher vibrating thing, you are more mentally prepared. You're more prepared to fight a spiritual battle, to win a spiritual war, and you are more prepared to face this world and to handle this world and to just exist in this world if you have love. If you have love and gratitude. And if you fight hate, you have to fight hate, and you have to fight it with love. The only way to fight hate is to fight it with love. I know my last video was really like, I feel like a lot of it was nihilistic. I feel like in the end I was like, okay, well, I believe that things can change and get better, but I've just been deeply disturbed by the state of the world, and that's exactly what I was feeling, and I've been, I've just been struggling to be in this world and to witness the atrocities every day. I care. Yeah, so I was feeling really nihilistic, and sometimes I kind of still do. I only posted that video, a few days ago, a week ago, something like that, but since then, literally that night, and since then, I continue learning, I keep learning how to grapple with things, I keep learning about this world, I keep learning about spirituality, I keep learning, just keep learning. I always continue learning. That's one thing about posting online, is that I'm always changing, and so the things that I say don't always really remain true to me. So, I don't know. But yeah, my perspective has changed a little bit. In the sense that, I was saying, I don't know how I can ever be happy in this world, which is, I will never be okay with the oppression and the things that happen, but there are things to be grateful for in this world. There are beautiful things in this world, people and humanity can be so beautiful. Music, a campfire, art, so beautiful. Animals, puppies, baby animals, innocence. Those things exist in this world. God exists in this world. He exists in us, and we just have a choice on how we're going to use our souls. We have a choice on how we're going to use our life, and it decides our fate. It decides our fate. It decides the fate of the people around us. It changes the people around us. It changes, we change, we impact, we create more of an impact than we think that we do, I was serving a table the other day, and this man was kind of rude. He didn't say anything rude, but his energy towards me was very dismissive, and it was very, like, he would, like, glare at me. It was just kind of a mean energy, like a I don't care about you energy, like, leave energy, or like, I can't be bothered energy. I don't know. The energy was just, I could feel the energy. And he had a kind woman with him. He was sitting across from this beautiful, kind woman who was so smiley and sweet and genuine and kind. And he was just ignoring me and glaring at me and being mean to me. And he would let her answer all the questions and be the only one to acknowledge me and say thank you. I don't know. It just impacted me a little bit. Like, the energy just kind of impacted me. 'Cause, like, I'm literally serving you right now. I don't know, but that's kind of what I mean. Like, your everyday choices, even those create an impact in the world, you know? Because now I have to fight. Oh my God. Do you know how hard women have to fight to not resent men? It is so fucking easy for a woman to resent men. You have no... If you're a man, I'm sorry, but you have absolutely no fucking clue what it's like to be a woman, because men treat us some kind of way every single day. They look at us like we're not people, you know? They disrespect us constantly. They sexualize us always. They abuse us, they manipulate us, they pretend to love us so that they can have access to us, they take advantage of us, and then they shame us. They shame us after they freaking take advantage of us. You know, they gaslight us, they lie to us. It's really hard to not resent men. I don't... It's really hard to trust them. It's nearly impossible to trust them. Not all men. Not all men. There are very good men out there. But, like, most of them don't see value in having friendship with a woman if they can't have sex with them. And most men will fuck you over. Like, they will fuck you over. And so you just can't trust them. You can't trust all of them, you know? You can't give yourself away to all of them. They just don't deserve it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not at all speaking to the experience of a man, and I'm sure that it's hard for many men to trust as well, and to love, and to be vulnerable. Speaking of, this is the perfect opportunity to respond to a video that somebody made for me. I don't know why, but, you know, I share my feelings a lot on this channel. And so somebody felt inspired to make a little video sharing their feelings. And he was, like, fixing a dirt bike while he was just talking about how he lost somebody who was close to him and how he misses her. And, like, he missed this, like, girl that he loves, and the pain just really sucks. And he feels lonely. And he feels like, oh, it was probably in response to my soulmate video. And, yeah, he's scared that he won't find another connection like that and all of those things. And I guess I watched it a few days ago, so it's not as fresh in my brain. But first of all, it made me think, should I get a dirt bike? Should I get a dirt bike? I can't believe I've never thought to get a dirt bike before, but I should totally do that, and I'm gonna look into it. Secondly, there's so many things to respond to about this video. But one of the things, the first thing he said, I think, was like, oh, it's cringe for... I know it's probably, like, people think it's cringe for men to share their feelings and whatever, but I'm gonna do this anyway. I am so sorry that anyone made you feel like it was cringe to share your feelings. If it's any consolation, in my opinion, and in the opinion of every freaking woman that I know, we actually find it so attractive for men to share their feelings. I don't know where men are getting this idea that women don't like it for you to share your fucking feelings. What, you think you want? You think we want you to be this like Chinese puzzle box that we can't crack open? No, it actually drives us insane, and we end up like, it sucks. It sucks when a man like locks himself away from you and will not be vulnerable. Do you know how it's so attractive for a man to be vulnerable? For a man to cry, to care, to know how he's feeling, to be honest, to have the bravery to be honest with how he's feeling. He's a human being. Of course he has fucking feelings. Of course you have feelings. This world is crazy. This world sucks. People lie to each other. People hurt each other all the time. Please, please be honest about your feelings. Some people are going to shame you. People suck, okay? People suck. People are going to shame you. Don't listen to them. Love yourself. Love yourself. Please, please love yourself and know that you deserve to speak your truth. To speak your truth, to be honest. Don't go all your life hiding your feelings from the world, bottling up your feelings, not expressing your feelings, lying about your feelings. Please, be vulnerable, open up, please, please. Women want that. I don't know why. Who's pushing this narrative? Who's pushing this narrative that men shouldn't share their feelings, that men can't have feelings? Do you know how much better this world would be if everyone was honest? If when people spoke to you, you knew that they were telling you the truth? Like, I want to thank you for making this video and letting me see and sharing your feelings with me. Like, you're hurting and you chose to share your feelings with me. I'm so grateful that you spoke it out loud. Your video was beautiful. Your video was beautiful and I loved watching it. And I loved, like, this is why I like posting videos like this, is because it allows me to have experiences like that where people share things with me, where they open up. Never think that, okay? First of all, first and foremost. Also, I wanted to say, the reason that you're hurting and that you're hurting so much is because you have a really big heart. You have a big heart, you have a sensitive soul, and in this world, this is so cheesy, but in this world, that's a superpower. And you can find a lot of power in that, I promise. You can find a lot of power and strength and connection from losing people. You can find that, like, within yourself. And this is why, like, finding your soul, knowing that you have a soul, connecting with yourself, like, learning of yourself, learning, like, being with your feelings, it's all so important, because there's just so much power to be had in that. Like, your capacity for pain is your capacity for happiness and your capacity for healing. Like, there really is, like, things, there really is good things in this world. I'm remembering that there's good things in this world. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. But things get better. Things get better. You heal. You gain strength. There are good things in this world. There are things to discover. There are things to discover and to learn. And learning to connect with yourself and to be happy with yourself and to find your soul and to find happiness in yourself alone is one of the most fulfilling and amazing things that you can discover. Like, it's really amazing to discover that, especially when you've had like those depths where you never thought that you would find that. Also, I too struggle with like finding connection, finding someone who thinks like me, at least like who is around me. Like, I know those people are out there, but like maybe they're not in my city, or maybe they're not like, I don't know, just all the people that you could potentially connect with. Like, you're never gonna come across all of them. Like, there are so many people in this world, and everybody like thinks a little bit differently, and like there are so many kinds of people, and so many people that just think all kinds of different things. Like, the beliefs that some people have are literally insane. In this world, there's so much divisive, like so much division, and so many things. I struggle to find people who are like me, but there are good people in this world. There are so many amazing people. There are people who can present ideas to you that like you never thought of, and those ideas resonate with you. You can learn from all kinds of so many people. There are people for you to meet. I know that like the time in between when you haven't met them yet, and when you're looking for them, you're searching for them, you're waiting to meet them, feels like forever. It feels like you're never going to meet those people, but your life, theoretically, is supposed to last a pretty long time. Like, you've got a lot of time to keep meeting people. You have to be authentic. You have to be honest. You have to be brave, and you have to be open, and you'll find people to connect with. You'll learn things. There are all kinds of people. You never know. You never know who's around the corner. You should try to travel. There's people everywhere. What was I saying? You never know who's around the corner. Anytime I've met someone or I've become close with someone, like, it's not the person that I thought I was going to become close with. Like, I have this idea of, like, the kind of person that, like, I can't even make a person up in my head. Like, I can't even really do that. But everyone I've become close with, like, in my life, generally speaking, has been pretty unexpected. And I think that's really exciting. So don't forget that. Don't forget that this world is full of possibility. And as long as you continue to try, as long as you're authentic, things will find you. You know, you'll find things. I promise. And even if you feel lonely, it's just, that's just part of the human experience. It's just part of the human experience. It's just something that we have to feel, you know? But yeah, thank you so much for opening up to me. This book here is my next read. It's called The Vegetarian by Hong Kong. I'm not exactly sure. I'm sorry, I think it's pronounced more like Han Kang. Hold on.
English pronunciation, Han Kang.
It's pronounced more like that. I'm so sorry. It was originally written in Korean, and this is a translation. It looks like the writing is exquisite. That's how it looks from the few passages that I have read. I am so excited to read this. The Vegetarian. It is about a woman who begins to have these nightmares, and I think they're like gory, and they lead her to become vegetarian, and these horrors kind of cause a divide between like the people in her life. Yeah, the writing just looks amazing. It looks like it's written in a way that I'm gonna love. I haven't really started yet. I read like the first passage. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to read this. I feel like I'm gonna love it. So that's my next read. Yeah, that's the video, I think. I think that's pretty much all that I really have to talk about right now. I've decided that I'm going vegetarian. I've been vegan and vegetarian and not vegan on and off since my freshman year of high school. So I've done it for like, I don't know, a year at a time, taking breaks. I don't know. But I feel like the things that happen are so horrific. I just don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to consume that. I don't want to consume something made from violence. I don't want to buy those things. I don't want to purchase those things. I don't want to feed that market. And it kind of makes me sick. And yeah, I don't want to feel guilty about the things that I'm eating, and I don't know, I feel like it's important to have integrity and to like follow through with the things that you believe, and I feel like going vegan and not eating meat and things like that, I feel like that's one way to have integrity, because a lot of people, claim to care about animals and like, oh, that's so horrible, but then they just don't actually give a fuck because they don't want to face the reality, They don't want to have to take accountability. They don't want to have to take responsibility. Yeah, the whole of America is pretty much like that, myself included. Yeah, so that's one thing that I'm choosing to do, is go vegetarian. Yeah, okay, well, that's the video. Valentine's Day is coming up, which is probably in my top 3 holidays. I love Valentine's Day. It's just it's a day for love, and it's a day for pink things and eating things that are heart-shaped and everything being in the shape of hearts, and just celebrating people that you love, no matter if it's romantic or anything else, and loving yourself and just feeling love. And love is such a high, it's what we all need to be feeling. The world needs more love. The world needs more love. Okay? That is what the world needs. So yeah, love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Please love thy neighbor. Extend forgiveness upon others. We've got enough hate in this world. We've got enough. We need more love. So yeah, celebrate Valentine's Day no matter what. No matter if you're single. Plan something special. Do something extra kind on Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day, I feel like that's the perfect day to look for extra ways to be extra kind to somebody, to be extra generous, to be extra nice, to be extra loving, to try to do something really, really nice for somebody. There's all kinds of ways to extend kindness to people, Yeah. 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 That's pretty much everything. Peace, you guys. Stay courageous. Stay grateful. Stay prayed up. Stay searching. Stay hoping. Stay loving. All of these things. Mwah!